America is a country of immigrants, and that includes your food. Immigration is the pulse of our nation, the heartbeat that drives almost all of our culture. It's in our language, our music, our customs, and especially on our plates. In Americanize Me, we're getting a taste of our melting pot, salad bowl, or whatever your preferred metaphor. Dearborn has one of the highest concentrations of Arabs outside of the Middle East and North Africa, or MENA region. So when you're looking for halawiyat, or Arabic sweets and pastries, this Michigan town is the place to be. In this episode of Americanize Me, we meet with a Palestinian American.
Can I do this? I'll show you how to do this?
Yeah, you're gonna
okay,
have to
I'll show you one.
Okay.
And then you do the other one, okay?
And a Lebanese American.
How often do you have this? I have it a lot.
Who both continue the traditions of their fathers, who have brought sweet tastes of the Arab world to the States. And what better way to get a slice of the homeland than with a piece of knafa? Think of knafa as the Arab version of a cheese Danish. It is a pastry filled with stringy cheese or cream and soaked in a rosewater syrup or honey. At Musty Sweets, the recipe dates back generations.
My father came to the United States and he was an accountant in Arizona. And after a while, he decided, said, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to do something else. And he came back to his roots, the Dearborn. So when he came into the picture, he had one thing in the back of his pocket, was the knafa. And everyone loved it. When you try it, you love it. Off that, you love it. But it's getting the people's attention and what we make. And having a Palestinian coming to Dearborn, back in the 80s, you didn't see a lot of us, He developed a sense of home here. So now when you go anywhere in Dearborn, yes, where can I get the best knafa? They'll point to us. I have a piece every single day.
Oh my goodness.
I have that flavor in my mouth. Same with my father. I got that from my father.
Yeah?
I always have a piece of knafa every single day. Let's make some knafa happen now. So I'll apply some of the butter.
Just.
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
Ready for this?
Have you ever seen red butter? So who came up with the recipe?
My grandfather.
Your grandfather's recipe?
Yes. I never had a chance to meet him. He passed away. My father was young, but I love talking to my dad about stories on how he made knafa and this back home, like how life was without the technology that we have now. It all starts with one person letting a person try it. So one person's like, how'd you have knafa? Well, my friend let me try it one time. And that's how it starts. And that's the main source of how it spreads so fast. If you could explain knafa in a couple words, you'd be like, it's an upside down sweet cheese pizza. It's hard to explain until you have it. But I like making knafa, I like making everything because I make everything from my heart.
That's it.
That's it. People who grew up in the Middle East and who grew up on knafa, grew up on different pastries of Middle Eastern culture, they can come and experience it here. Hopefully, in time and in the future, it'll become spread more and more and more. So knafa does almost sound like a latte to some people. Everyone knows what a latte is. So hopefully one day everyone knows what knafa is, and without explaining it, the fact that you can always come back to Musty Sweets to have a piece of knafa when you stop in town, or when you're something you can leave with. You're leaving with a piece of Dearborn and a piece of Nablus at the same time.
You can't say you've gone to Dearborn, Michigan without stopping at Shatila Bakery. But what was once a small Lebanese pastry shop is now a common name in thousands of American homes.
From their baklawa to their traditional Lebanese ice cream, this bakery is one of the first that ever grew roots in Dearborn. People from all over the world have had a taste of Shatila, and it has quickly become a household name among Arab Americans and, well, all of Michigan.
My dad immigrated here from Lebanon in 1976. He had a dream of starting the first Arab American bakery because when he first came, there were some immigrants coming in from Lebanon, but not that many. In Lebanon, he was always very into Mediterranean, Middle East sweets, pastries, batlewa, knafa, all of that. So he always had a passion for it from the beginning, and what kept him really committed here was the fact that he saw it as a really viable family business to start, a way to get food on the table and a way to really connect with the community.
Have you been to Lebanon?
I have. I went for a little when I was 13.
Do you ever remember having pastries while you were over there and kind of comparing it to what you had at home?
I know that we had the ice cream for sure. We stopped by a little ice cream shop And I was surprised because I thought it was exactly the same thing as the ice cream that we have here. And my dad kept it as authentic as possible. The taste of home. My favorite flavor would be the pistachio.
I was gonna say pistachio is the go-to for most people.
Yeah.
What flavor tastes the most like Lebanon?
I would say the ashta and the pistachio.
You both have ashta flavored.
I think it's a really important thing to spread my dad's legacy and to spread the message of the Middle Eastern culture in such a positive light. And I really want it to connect people all over the world. The nice thing about being in the food business is that it definitely unites everyone. Nobody discriminates against food.
This was Americanize Me. For Newsy, I'm Nora Tagori.